Hey guys, my name is Freddy Fazbear. Today, you're gonna watch CricketWormwood play some more arcade spirits. She is in love with Naomi. Guys, so here's the thing. I recorded an intro, and it didn't save, and I don't really feel like putting back on my mask. Freddy Fazbear is, doing the intro for me today. Alright, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and don't forget especially to subscribe.
Hi, welcome back to Arcade Spirits! Last time in the last episode, if I remember correctly, I have to choose who I want to romance. And I'm Naomi. I'm choosing Naomi. Also, back here it says Yoshi's Pizza, and now I actually have my dog Yoshi with me. I'm looking at him right now. He doesn't understand that I'm talking to him, so he is not looking at me. He's very tired. He is going to sleep on my pillow. He is very cute. Okay. Let's play the game. The primary appeal of this place for me was always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. Me too. I think. That meant boardwalk crawls, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks. Although, as I approach one of these open-air arcades, well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Interesting. I'd hazard these arcades are 100% redemption games. That's a weird sentence. Is that just me? Or is that just like a weird sentence? I don't know. I suppose it's for the best. Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling a traditional arcade game, and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. I mean, touchscreens are fun. Sometimes. I don't know. Alright. I suppose it was inevitable. If not for a strong showing for joysticks through the 80s and 90s, it would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know? I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, and hey, there's pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin? Ooh, and skee ball. I love alley rollers.
What?
Huh? Technically, skee ball, depending on spelling and hyphenation, is a registered trademark. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh, way to suck the fun out of it. Apologies for my innate killjoy nature. Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun. Is that even possible? Will your ultra cool guy exterior allow your inner softie to be exposed? If you'll let me finish. How about a alley roller contest? Each of us gets 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream. Now we're talking. Hey Cricket, wanna join in? Make this a 3-way dance? Maybe all the joysticks are gone, but I'm certainly a long-time skee ball fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with these two. Still, skee ball wizard, I got this. May the odds be ever in your favor. Or, ice cream. Me likey. I'm a skee ball wizard. I got this. You're gonna get it now. You take a shot at the skee ball wizard, you best not miss. That's the spirit. I can smell that victory ice cream already. And it smells like victory. Our coins rattle into the slot, tinking along the metal chute. 5 tokens. Highest cumulative score wins. I suppose if it's 3 players, the 2 losers split the cost of the ice cream. I remember playing tons of alley rollers back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalks of Flotsam Beach. Like riding a bike. Those are physical skills you never really forget. My grip on the gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural, even now. We drop in our tokens and line up for our first throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. But eventually, I'm right where I need to be in the scores. Which, unfortunately, can be said of my coworkers. Oh, come on! I totally should have landed that one, hundo. Hundo? Oh, 1 hundo. I get it. I have comprehension skills, apparently. Not really. Anyway, These machines are a bit beat up from the exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced. Or they're rigged, like those Carney games Teo and Percy were playing earlier. But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots, no problem. I could whisper some advice to one of them, maybe give him an edge. It's cheating, sure, but we're all getting ice cream in the end. Who cares? Nah, the winner is me. What am I thinking? This is my turf. I must defend it with my very life. I am squarely down the middle. Oh, I aim squarely down the middle, avoiding the trap of trying for the big point pots. Consistency is key. You want to rack up points, not risk missing and getting nothing. Soon enough, I'm pushing well past the others, by a wide margin. And in the final scores, I've triumphed. Aw, butts, I didn't even come close. Nor I. Well, fair is fair. Cricket will pay for your ice cream. Yes, let's go. Woohoo!
Indeed.
Oh, that was loud in my ears. That was loud in my own ears. Most importantly, we had fun. Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather and have fun playing with each other. Beachside or in a shopping plaza or with or without joysticks. That's our goal. Let's take back a lesson today that we should always endeavor to provide fun first and foremost, whatever shape it takes. That is our mission. Still found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh? But an enjoyable one. Yeah, whatever, Gavin. Gavin, you weirdo. We grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing, and having a blast. This is probably the happiest I've seen Gavin. At work, he's all business. But here, he can crack a smile, even as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer everywhere she goes. She's a good influence on him, clearly. But time's ticking, and I've got other stops to make. Feels good, being out and about with everyone, away from the funplex, away from work, just friends having a great time in a place designed for great times. With our newfound success, I hope we can do this more often. Who to hang out with? Let's do Juniper and Francine, I guess. I kind of hate doing Juniper's voice, though it hurts me, but whatever. Juniper and Francine are looking at a little map of the boardwalk. It highlights all the shops, cafes, and art galleries along the route. I overheard them discussing it early in the day, and it looks like they might have found one. Oh, looky! There is one called Drift Away. Cute! Oh, and they also do wine tasting. I'm a fan of wine, and tasting it. A nice after-lunch Merlot is always a nice treat, isn't it? Juniper and Francine are quite the odd couple, aren't they? But when I reflect on it, they've actually been spending some time together at the funplex. Juniper is a self-proclaimed old lady at heart, after all, so it's no wonder they've bonded over knitting, cats, and costume jewelry. Hey, mind if I join you? Of course not! Francine and I are just deciding on which art gallery to visit first. I've been in the market to find a unique sculpture made from driftwood, and what better place to get one than at the beach itself? That does seem like a wise choice. There is this one place that I must visit again. It's called Seascapes, and it's been open since I was a child. I know it's hard for you to imagine, but yes, old Francine was once young and spirited, just like yourself, Cricket. I bet you are the talk of the boardwalk, breaking all the hearts.
My.
Oh, a lady never spills her secrets. But yes, I did have my fair share of summer romance here along the boardwalk. Oh, go on, this I must know. Well, there was this one time that I snuck out in the middle of a moonlit night to meet my lover. It was quite exhilarating. Of course, we simply had to go skinny dipping. Please. No. Stop. If there's one thing I definitely don't need to know more of, it's my boss's love life. I already know too much from my interview with Francine. TMI. So, Seascapes. That was the name of the gallery. Let's go there. Now. Wait. I didn't catch it the first time, but did you say Seascapes? The Seascapes? The oldest art gallery in the boardwalk? The one and only. There's a lot of history in these old coastal towns. It also has an eerie past. Didn't you know? Seascapes is totally haunted. Francine lets out a snort.
Let's be sensible.
Oh, sweet child, that's preposterous. Ghosts aren't real. What? Yes, they are. Yes, they so are. They totally are. Sorry. Are you pro-ghost or anti-ghost? Are you an anti? But the Boardwalk Paranormal Society has deemed Seascapes the most haunted place on the coast. As the story goes, the previous owner purchased a particularly gorgeous painting, but what the owner didn't know is that the painting was being possessed with a demonic spirit. Soon after buying the art and hanging it up in the gallery, the owner got very ill. It was a mysterious illness that no one could cure. Eventually, the gallerist passed. And their ghost has haunted Seascapes to this day. Curiosity's got me, and after having experienced some unexplainably spooky stuff in the recent-ish past, I pull up my phone and look it up. Juniper's not lying. I've heard several spooky stories about this art gallery. Whoa. Maybe it's haunted by the memories of the past, but surely you can't believe in such childish superstitions.
Oh dear.
Cricket, talk some sense into Juniper. What? Me? Come on, Cricket, back me up on this. Well, the truth is, I totally believe in ghosts. 100% I'm a believer in the paranormal, especially after the stuff that went down surrounding Polybius. Maybe science can explain Polybius in the end, but it's a tough sell completely passing it off as plausible using only 1980X microchips. Oh, the stories I can tell of the house I grew up in. Locked doors opening by themselves, flickering lights, and even full-body apparitions. I've seen it all. Your ghost stories are the best. They always send chills down my spine. Tell me one again. You young people and your willingness to believe anything is admirable. But we should stop dilly-dallying and go to Seascapes. Save the stories for the night bonfires. I got to see a man about some wood. Juniper and I hold back a chuckle. Francine, we should work on your word choice. Isn't that what all the youngins say nowadays? One short walk down the boardwalk later, and we arrive at, well, I don't notice anything overtly haunted. I mean, the building itself isn't dilapidated, but it could use a new paint job, and a new fence, and maybe upgrade the windows. Being right on the boardwalk with wide open doorways, we can walk right in, and hopefully not have the whole thing collapse on top of us. Okay, so it's a mess of a building compared to the other shops along the boardwalk, but it adds to the historic charm. But to its defense, it does have a sign in the window that says free wine tastings, so I know Juniper will be ecstatic about that.
Yes.
Oh, free wine tasting! As if on cue. I'm so thrilled. It hasn't changed in years. Looks like how I remember it. Francine takes a deep breath as a smile creases her wrinkled cheeks. The only other times I've seen her this elated is when she's talking about the Funplex. She takes a moment's pause before walking through the door. Juniper looks over at me, side-eyed. Let's hope the only thing scary about this place isn't just their selection of reds. I hold back a cackle as I push open the door. A small bell rings, as with most small shops on the strip, alerting the gallery owner of our arrival. Paintings adorn the wall, beautiful scenes of the ocean, sea life, and of the boardwalk itself, having each having its own unique style. There are copper statues of whale flukes and colorful glass-blown orbs mixed in among the paintings. Among us. Several people are talking in hushed tones around the gallery, and I notice Francine has already wandered over to an impressive selection of driftwood creations. Over here, dearies. I think I found the one. Already? You've been in here for like 5 minutes. Honey, when you're as old as I am, you don't have that much time to sit around and deliberate about it. Deliberate around about art. You go with what feels right. Follow your heart and all that jazz. But I wanted to peruse the art a bit more. I was hoping maybe a ghastly hand would grab my shoulder, or maybe I'd see an actual ghost. We can stay as long as you'd like. I'm in no rush. Yes, come at me, ghosties. So, Francine, what did you decide on? As a kid, visiting art galleries was never my prerogative, so I had no idea the amount of things you could make out of driftwood. Stick wreaths, candle holders, tables. Francine points to a heart weaved together from several sea-worn branches. Simple. And meaningful. That's adorable. Is the audio lagging are we lagging? I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's just my headphones lagging and not you guys. Anyway, it reminds me not only of the many times my late husband and I would visit the beach, but it also reflects my love for the ocean itself. How romantic. I hope one day my partner will buy me something like that. Cricket, you've been my partner in crime for forever, and I want to get something to remember this trip by. If you have the coin, I'm sure Seascapes has the wares. But what should I get? Will you help me choose something? I mean, it'd be going up in our apartment, so you should get a say in this. Sure thing, Juniper. I take some time to go over my options. I need to find something that Juniper will like and cherish. This is an important decision. I don't want to choose the wrong thing and disappoint her. We've been through so much together, and I want her to know how much she means to me. See anything worthwhile? I think I found the perfect thing. What do you think about a beautiful painting of the ocean, a glass-blown sculpture of a jellyfish, or this bottle of wine? I want the jellyfish. I want that in real life. That sounds awesome. This is cute and peculiar enough, just like Juniper's tastes. She's sure to find this satisfaction in this. I don't think you're ready for this jellyfish. Really? Juniper laughs, but then realizing how serious, quiets down quickly. Oh, I mean, it's really adorable. Jellyfish are so weird. Just stomachs, tentacles, and gonads. Isn't that all you need in life? Yeah, duh. I like an animal with a brain, personally, but to each their own. Thanks anyway, Cricket. This sentiment isn't lost on me. Well, kids, I'm about done here. I don't have as much energy as you both do, and I think I'm ready for my afternoon nap. I'll walk you to the hotel, Francine. And a little afternoon siesta. Siesta does sound nice. Especially because there will be lots to do later on tonight. You are such a dear, Juniper. I think I might go back and see what other people are doing. Taking advantage of your vacation is... Did any of you hear that? Hear what, dearie? It sounded like a woman saying, save yourselves. No. Are you sure? I wouldn't lie about this. And did you just feel that shift in temperature? It's just a sweet ocean breeze tickling your face. Don't let the ghost tales get to your head. Well, you both were just on your way out, so... Good point. See you later, Cricket. Thanks for joining this old lady on her shopping expedition. Juniper practically drags poor Francine outside the gallery as fast as she can. Once out of sight, I reflect once more on the allure of art and make my way outside to see if I can tag along with the others. It's nighttime. It's nighttime. There's a guy over there. The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur. Soon the sun has gone down and Flat Sand Beach is a calmer place. A more chill vibe as the day's manic energy is long since spent. It's also clear the group will be breaking up soon. They've already changed back into their regular clothes, done with the beach as a whole. Some are talking about checking out the nightlife scene around here. Some just want to relax in their hotel rooms. Some are simply heading back to the city. Leaving me alone for a moment with my thoughts. It's been a wonderful day, definitely. There's only one thing that can improve it. A risk. A daydream. But maybe one worth taking. I happen to know a few things about dreams lately. Beep beep, Cricket. Yeah, I know. You want me to ask someone on a date. Only if you want to. I know I was kind of pushy earlier, I'm sorry, but if you want this, now is the moment. Everything in my calculations say that this is the perfect time. I've got a lot going for me, but maybe something's still missing. Something more than I need from life. than the warmth of friendship alone. More importantly, maybe one of them feels the same way. Maybe they feel the same yearning. Romance, love, I'm no stranger to these things, but those were fumbling first attempts in youth. Fumble again. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm still considering. How about I run down the data while you're thinking? Let's see. Okay, after my analysis, here's where you stand up with everyone and how your personality is shaping up. I added an up in there where it didn't belong. Anyway, I'm gonna choose Naomi. Sorry, I'm in love with Naomi. Ashley would be my second choice for sure, though. Just in case you were curious, just in case you were wondering. But now that I've had weeks to understand you better, I think I can adjust these values based on what I know each of them likes in a partner. Naomi loves people who are kind-hearted, but has a bit of a fiery temper. You match both of these. Gavin may be blunt, but he aspires to be kind, and you're already kindly. Ashley goes with her gut, and so do you. Gutsy clicks for both of you. Wow, they're even. Queen Bee takes risks and relishes in a challenge. You're both very gutsy. Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly. Oh, no tail. And that's everybody. In my final analysis, I think you're the best possible match for Naomi, Queen Bee, and Ashley. All three would make a fine companion for you, Cricket. Naomi, Queen Bee, and Ashley all get along very well with you and match your personality. So, Naomi, Queen Bee, and Ashley.
My sources say yes.
Yes, I calculate you'll have the best probability of success with them. Numbers, all based on numbers. High score. This feels weird and mechanical, not sure I like it. What if they're just not into people like me? Yeah, okay, let's run with this. I've come this far. Yeah, okay. It's weird, but you know what? My life is weird. It's surfing a deep wave of weird all the way to the shores of weirdness. So, okay. Hook me up with someone who's ready to... hook me up with someone whose numbers match my numbers. I'm ready to go. Great, but I want to make sure you understand what's really going on here.
Right? I have to see the world through numbers. I see your relationships as numbers. I see your vocal tones as numbers. And I score it all.
I really hope the audio's not lagging for you guys, but if it is, sorry.
But the math is less important than the meaning. I see a number. But that number represents your free will and your heart.
My free will? I have free will? Let's go. Let's freaking go.
You
Yeah.
chose to spend time with them. You shared good times with smiles and laughter, and sometimes even tears.
Yes.
This isn't like a dating website. You aren't asking a total stranger out just because the numbers match. You need to switch the causal relationship around.
Iris, your voice is broken. For me, at least. You need a software update. I need to ask for a casual relationship.
Causal. As
Oh.
in the cause of. You aren't spending time with them because of the numbers. The numbers exist because you wanted to spend time with them. You've been building these relationships for months. Now, you can take one to the next level. The numbers can be your guide if you let them. But follow your heart. Above all else, follow your heart. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Right. So let's not limit ourselves here. Of all those who are special to you, which one do you want to share your heart with?
It's a big decision. But she's right. She's been watching me, listening to me, understanding me. But in the end, it's my choice, and their choice to accept my love or not. But which one do I love? Which one should I approach? Naomi. But give me just a second. I need to check something. Give me like 1 millisecond. Okay, hi. Sorry, I'm back. The audio was being so flubbed. If it came through on the video, I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened. It's like my laptop is being like so laggy right now. Anyway, I chose Naomi. I clicked on Naomi. That is the only thing that you missed, is literally I just clicked the button that said Naomi. Okay. There's really only one choice in my mind. One person I've spent the most time with. Someone I've already told my feelings. Naomi. It's Naomi. I don't need the numbers to know that. Ira smiles at me from my phone screen. I knew you'd say that. But be careful, okay? You two get along great, sure, but this might be more difficult than you think. I pocket my phone and approach Naomi, ready for this at last. Hello. She's on the fringes of the group, just sorta idly twiddling her thumbs, unsure of what to say or do. Hey, Naomi? Boing?
Hey there. Nice evening, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely, but I think I know something that'd make it nicer.
Really? What's that?
Let me show you the flotsam I love. You've already seen a lot of this little beach town I love to call a home away from home, but there's more to see. Quiet little shops, knife cafes. Bruh, knife cafes? That'd be awesome. Anyway, places where two people can share some moments alone. Naomi, would you do me the honor of going out with me tonight? I can promise an evening you won't forget. Gasp. She looks a bit shocked, but given what I told her back at Donnawood, not particularly surprised. And she's certainly smiling my way when she can finally meet my eyes again.
Well then,
Did I make you uncomfortable? I'm sorry.
Yeah?
You sound unsure.
You know what? Yes. Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's
Yes,
better.
Yes, I would love to go out with you.
Yay! Great. She stands there, as if glued to the spot, expression frozen.
So, now what? I've never actually, I've never actually gone out on a date, like, ever.
Same, girl. Same.
I mean, okay, there was someone back in elementary school who poured apple juice down my shirt and then told me we were going out, but I don't think that counts.
I'm gonna try that. Next time I like somebody, I'm gonna try that.
It doesn't count, right?
No, it doesn't count. Oh boy. I knew Naomi was a bit reclusive, but not to this extent. Well, first there's an elaborate ritual. It's okay, I can walk you through the steps. First, the prospective partners mutter the unspoken prayer of Cupid Thulu, the shadow lord of romantic entanglements. The next phase involves candles and chanting. Okay, I'm not that socially underdeveloped, thank you very much. Sorry. Jeez. She lets out a deep sigh. That joke broke the tension, at least. Just because I don't have much practical experience dating someone, or dating, doesn't mean I'm hopeless. I've watched plenty of romantic anime and stuff. Although, normally at this point in an anime, the credits roll and that's the end of the series. I'm actually not sure what comes next. But I'm a quick study. I'm sure I can figure it out as I go along. Yeah, I'm an intelligent woman. That's yet another skill to master. Oh, what's? Okay, so where do we go for this date? Somewhere normal and date-like? Somewhere totally expected for this sort of thing, I insist. I'm tempted to suggest a movie, something simple and easy, but the nearest theater is too far away. Well, there's dance clubs, restaurants, bars. A bar, yes, that's normal, and there's a barcade here on the boardwalk, with games and everything. That'll be perfect. Okay, let's do a bar. You sure?
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, I can do this. It'll be fun. Let's get moving. And she's off, striding with swift purpose right down to the boardwalk. It takes me a moment to catch up, actually. Naomi walks so quickly, there's not much point to small talk. At first, I assume she's super excited to be going out with me, but from the way she's avoiding my looks, I'm wondering if this is more nerves than anything else. I hope I haven't made a mistake. She's going along with it, making a big show of being excited and enthusiastic, but the whole thing feels a bit awkward. Like she's trying just for my sake. Wow, it's very crowded. Like, super crowded. Crap, forgot that Naomi doesn't like hordes of people. Make sure to stick by her side as we push through the throng. Throng? What the heck is a throng? To find a table. Unfortunately, the only available two-seater is near the middle of the action, not a quiet side spot. Arcades are big business in Flotsam, not just the kiddie ones on the boardwalk, but adult-focused ones as well. In fact, most of the games here are adult-focused, with bloody fighting games, and is that one seriously just a topless volleyball game? Hey, if you want to go somewhere else instead... No! Sorry, I just have to get my thumbnail. Just gotta get my thumbnail picture. Okay. No, this is normal, right? A normal place for normal couples to go. I'm fine with this. This is dating. Kinda normal, sure, but... Drinks! We require drinks! Do they have diet soda? I don't really, drink alcohol. Oh god, why did I even suggest this? In a show of solidarity, I get a soft drink for myself too, returning to the table with 2 glasses and 2 straws. Naomi sips from hers delicately, while studying the various smutty and or sporty and or bloody games on offer. I can honestly say I've never been in an arcade like this. Yeah, me either, really. Most arcades are just like normal arcades, Sam's Children, and an addition of fancy game themed drinks. Do you normally take girls to bars like these? I mean, not all the time. I'm not saying you do that, but when you're dating? There is no non-awkward way to talk about this. Can I maybe joke around a bit? Help her relax? Oh hey, what's that distracting thing over there? Oh yeah, 2-3, 8 times a week. Definitely. I'm out with hotties like all the time. Sometimes 2 or 3 a night. It's just all beers and naked volleyball games 24/7. This is a thing that normal humans do. Indeed. Takes her a brief moment to realize I'm kidding, but... Right, sure. She pauses a moment, closing her eyes, trying to filter out the noise of the place, and ends up sighing in disappointment. Oh god, this is super weird, isn't it? I'm making this super weird. It's the context, right? It's all about context. When you and I are hanging out, just laughing and talking and eating lunch, it feels comfortable, like a cozy sweater. Why does doing the same thing as a date feel so different? Why does it have to be different at all? It doesn't have to be, I swear. Look, take it from a dating veteran, a veteran by comparison anyway, it's not a huge deal. You just enjoy some time together. That's it. What you do is almost secondary to that. Look, I think coming here was a mistake. I'll own up to that. I should have insisted on something quieter. Quiet or loud, that's not the problem. It's just, I want us to be us, how we are. Is she turning me down? The person I care about, who cares about me, and that's all. Nothing really different about it. Okay, we don't have to go out tonight at all. Could have just waited to have a really nice lunch tomorrow. Would you like that? We could call this off. No, I also want something special, To mark the night we decided we cared about each other so much that we had to make it more than just an unspoken thing.
Aww.
But this is just, it's not us. And Naomi gets up from her chair. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back shortly. Is she ditching me? Am I getting ditched? Am I getting stood up? Did I just ruin this? I only suggested a bar because that's what I'm used to. In a barcade, I figured it'd have some games. She likes games, and it should have worked. But I wasn't anticipating disaster. Everybody around me, couples in the crowd, all having a great time, while I sit here sipping my diet soda, feeling like I just stepped on something fragile and precious. Sitting here waiting for a good 10 minutes. Did she crawl out a window in the bathroom and escape into the night? Should I go check and make sure she's okay? Eventually, I'm snapped out of my blue funk when I hear something metallic clink against the table. A set of car keys? Here. I want it gassed up before morning, though. Understood? What? My van. You wanted to borrow it, correct? Oh, hey, you got here super quick. Naomi puts her phone away as she returns, apparently having just called up Gavin with it. Yes, we'll get some gas on the way back. I promise. Good. I don't loan my conveyance out to just anyone, you understand?
Take this matter seriously.
Drive under the speed limit and take care of any red lights. If you need me, I'll be back at the hotel. Thanks so much. Later, Gavin. Okay, let's get going, Cricket. What? On our date, silly. I'm changing the parameters a bit, but it's a surprise. I can't tell you where we're going just yet, but I think you'll like it. Interesting. Okay, I'd like to try a Naomi brand date. Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner? Let Naomi take charge, so she can feel comfortable with the whole dating thing. I just assumed since she was so nervous that I needed to lead her. And here you said you didn't know anything about dating. Okay, I'm game to see where this goes. I don't know dating, but I know what I like, and I know exactly what I want to be doing tonight. Let's roll. It's dating time, Naomi style. And we're off, leaving the lights and noise of Flat Sand Beach in our wake. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. We are on a date. We are on a date together. Given our destination is meant to be a surprise, I decide not to prod too deeply on it, and instead focus on suddenly cheerful Naomi. She's quite talkative now that she's got a clear idea of what she wants to do. And then we drove right into the lake. Well, it's more of a pond, just some place to feed the ducks, but it felt like a lake. The water was up to our ankles when the car finally stopped. Anyway, that's the last time my college roommate let me drive her anywhere. This particular story time isn't filling me with confidence about this voyage, Naomi.
Let me explain.
My point is, it's not like I haven't gone out and had fun before. Even an electrical engineering student in college, a total nerd like me, has hit the town once or twice. It's not exactly my thing, but once we're really settled in together, I wouldn't mind taking another crack at the whole social mixer scenario, like we tried tonight. But for our first time together, I want it to be special. So you're saying, you want our first special time together? Wink, wink. You feel that this is only the beginning? You'd crash a car for my love? You want our first special time together? Well, hey, if you insist. Although I think Gavin might object if we damage the suspension or mess up the back seat. I didn't mean that, Cricket. Jeez. I just meant our first official type date. Although, I guess we've been kind of dating for weeks, haven't we? I've loved the time we spent together. And I'm willing to explore more if you are, a little at a time. I'll mess up now and then, but I'll do my best, okay? Definitely. The tables have turned, with me being the one a bit confused by everything, and Naomi feeling totally in her element. Which is only fair, honestly. And knowing her, by the time the evening's out, we'll both be on the same level. Smash. We're here! About 20 minutes out from Flotsam, the van pulls into the largely empty parking lot of another bar? But this one isn't on the main strip of the beach town. It's not packed with a crowd. It's not even packed with a tiny percentage of a crowd. Aside from the bartender and someone passed out on a bar stool, there's nobody here. And Naomi's put on her usual tool belt for some reason.
Hi.
Hey, Sam! Hey, Naomi. It's good to finally meet you in person. And is this your partner? The question does pause her constant forward momentum for a second. Yeah, they are. Clearly she likes being able to say that, judging from her smile. Great. Okay, it's right over here. Good luck. Sam leaves his post from behind the bar to lead us to one of the few old arcade games left in the place. A very beat-up looking Pengo arcade game with no light behind the marquee and the monitor dead. Okay, so because we go back a ways, I'll make it about $50. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, do you mind if I tinker with it before we load it in the van? I brought some of my tools with me. Suit yourself. It's a quiet night around here. Naomi whips a multi-tool out of her apron and starts undoing the screws on the back of the cabinet. Hey, help me with this, yeah? Right. We get the back pried open, and I use the flashlight on my phone to help her peek around inside the dusty old game. I don't think anything's completely shot. The monitor may need some adjustments, but what's stopping it from booting is probably just a power supply issue. I should take the shotgun approach and totally recap the monitor, though. This model tends to fizzle out again and again without modern parts. Okay. Naomi? What exactly is going on? Our date, silly. We're going to restore this wonderful old Pengo and bring it back with us for the glory of the Funplex. I met Sam through a retro arcade enthusiast community online. He's one of the few people who didn't treat the new girl like a joke, and we've been talking ever since. So when I was in the bathroom of that bar, compulsively checking my messages while trying to figure out how to salvage this date I ruined, I saw that he was going to dump his old Pengo. Since his place was only a quick ride from Flat Sand Beach, I decided it was Providence. A sign from the heavens to bless our first date.
Wonderful.
You and I share love for these games, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate our love than to rescue one of my favorite games of all time from the junk heap. Okay, let's get to work and save this classic. You've got my support, Naomi. I know you love these games, and I love that you love them. So, let's work together and rescue this one. Can't think of a better way to spend this evening together. Cricket, thank you. I know it's probably not a normal date, but this is something I wanted to share with you. Pengo's very close to my heart. I loved it when I was a little girl. I even handmade my own Pengo plushie. Not a Pengy, but a Pengo, with his little bow tie and everything. It was never really a super popular game. It's not up there with the greats, the ones every arcade collector recalls with nostalgia. But it's my game. I love it. I'll love it even if nobody else does. This moment in time, this place, being so close to a Pengo in need, I knew this was right. This was exactly where I wanted to be, with you. It's a quiet little place. It's just you and me and a few drunks and Sam, but otherwise, just you and me. We've got all night to relax and enjoy ourselves. Although technically we should probably get back before it's super late or we'll be a wreck tomorrow. It's a very Naomi date, to be sure. Practical, comfortable, and pleasant. Mixing her loves of arcade gaming and good company together. For the next few minutes, I work with Naomi to try and diagnose why the Pengo isn't turning on. I ask questions, she gives answers. It's definitely the power supply. I smelled something funny from that unit there when we tried to power it on. Can we really fix this thing right here and now?
Sure.
It's not really that hard. Let's see. She's happy. I'm happy. I hadn't really hung around in her workshop before while she was tinkering. I just pop in for lunch or to say hi. But if she's this full of joy, even through the frustration of diagnosing some obscure little electrical problem, must be a joy to be around her during those times. Hey. Whoa. Can I hang out with you in your workshop? Naomi, would you mind if I spent more time in the workshop back at the Funplex? Honestly, it's a joy to watch you work. Specifically, it's a joy to see you experiencing such joy. Everybody loves the Funplex, sure, but it feels like a home for you. That's the impression I get anyway, and I'd love to share that home with you. Aw, Cricket, that's so nice to hear you say. It's very much a home to me. It's all I've ever wanted from life, to be around these great games, to really give them the love they deserve. And maybe I could teach you a few things too. Can't hurt to learn more about the business, if you don't mind me taking up space in your workshop, of course. Oh, I don't mind the company, not one bit. And an extra pair of hands is always welcome. If the Funplex ever expands, I'd need your help. You know, that's something I'd love to see. We're doing great, aren't we? Not just as a couple, I mean, as a Funplex. What do you think of expanding? Miss Naomi, are you using my affections just to get a bigger workspace? I feel so cheapened. Goof. You know what I mean. The Funplex is soaring thanks to things like Cricket's ass and getting Wyvern Keep. I can see a future for us, building a wonderful arcade together. I mean, look how the Funplex was founded. Miss Francine and her husband opened it together as a couple. Could be that for us too.
So beautiful.
I can't imagine a better future than that. It's my dream. Isn't the Funplex your dream too? My dream. It wasn't, not at first, but as the days go by... You're my dream. A place isn't my dream. It was the dream that brought me to the dream. And that dream is you, Naomi. Oh. It's so cute when you blush like that. I should make you do it more often. Hee hee, hee hee, ha ha, hee hee. Thank you, Cricket. Maybe you're not as into arcades as me, but that's fine. You're my dream too. Gently, Naomi squeezes my hand, and with her other hand, flicks the power switch on. Pengo pops to life. The Marquee, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Marquee, lighting up. The screen displaying a fuzzy afterimage of penguins and ice blocks.
Woohoo!
I'm a genius! Okay, there's probably still something wrong with the monitor, but I can fix that when we get home. Speaking of getting back, we should get this loaded into the van and haul it back to Flat Sam. I don't want to worry Gavin about his precious van. Sam, can we borrow a dolly to roll this out of here? Help yourself. Working together, we move the game into the back of the van. Under covers of darkness, Naomi drives us on home. I can't help but turn her words over in my head. Look at how the Funplex was founded. Miss Francine and her husband opened it together as a couple. Could be that for us too. For the longest time, I'd assumed all my spirit needed was stability, a good job, a way to break the family curse. Thumbnail? Then I'd see that job as more than a job, something of a calling. How far was this road going to lead me? It already led me into Naomi's arms. Are we destined to be like Miss Francine? To live and love and grow, live, laugh, love, all under the roof of an arcade? I'd have laughed off the idea only a few months ago. Now, I'm smiling at it. Hey, penny for your thoughts? A quarter, actually. Huh? No need to go that far tonight, though. It's still a first date. Pondering spending the rest of my life with Naomi is premature. Even if that's making me smile too. We're almost here. You want me to drop you off at your hotel before I park the van at Gavin's? An insistent buzz in my pocket reminds me of something. Actually, we've got one stop to make together after parking the van. Oh, what's that? You'll see. This one's my surprise. Nighttime walk? Nighttime walk? Beachside walk? Yeah, let's go. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, look at us. We're adorable. What the heck? Iris was right. A 99.97% chance of romantic success if you take your special someone on a moonlit seaside stroll. With Naomi at my side, watching the waves gently roll into Flat Sand Beach, I feel completely at peace. Hey, Cricket?
Let's take another try at dating soon, okay?
Yes. Yes.
So this time we'll just get drinks and talk, or go to the movies, or anything. Even if there's other people around.
Okay.
I want to expand my horizons. Just a little. Just a little. And if I'm doing that with you, I know I'll feel more comfortable.
Sure thing. Are we buying a new game every time we go out?
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure that gets super expensive super fast.
Yeah, probably. Hey, you're the one who wanted a bigger Funplex.
Huh. Maybe in the future. For now, just being with you is enough.
I love you.
Thank you. Thank you for all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I put off even thinking about a love life for so long, you know, assuming it just wasn't in the stars for me, that I'd have to learn to be content and alone.
Okay.
But now, I'm not sure why I ever felt that way.
Oh,
Thanks for being my player, too.
I'm gonna cry. We share a little laugh at the joke and quietly watch the waves roll in. And that's how Naomi and I found each other. I had called our lunchtime party the high water mark, one perfect moment in time. But I was wrong. This was it. In the difficult weeks ahead, I'd cling to that high water mark in hopes the waves would roll my way again. Level 5 Arcade Spirits completed. So far, you've scored 18,750 points. You're winning friends and influencing people. Oh, and pizza fact time! 3 of the top 10 weeks of pizza consumption occur in January. More pizza is consumed during the big game week than any other week of the year. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 6? Oh yeah, duh. Okay. Okay. That's the end of the episode. Guys, I'm winning. Guys, I'm winning. Guys, I'm winning. Cute girl. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I mean, hit the subscribe. Leave a comment. I appreciate comments a lot because they help with my engagement. Same with likes and subscribing. So, if you could just do that, that would be great. And then next time when you come back, maybe we can kiss. Maybe me and Naomi will have a little kiss. I don't know. Maybe just a little kiss. Okay.